Hello, hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So we're going to be talking about Blue Snowball. So Blue is a microphone company that makes a wide range of microphones from really cheap to somewhat expensive. And this is their really cheap microphone. It's called the Snowball Ice. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons that I've learned over the year plus of using these microphones. I have 3 of them that I use almost daily, and I'm going to hopefully give you the future microphone for you. This is a perfect starter microphone. It's perfect for podcasters, YouTubers, anyone who just wants to take in their voice better. As you can hear right now, I'm talking into the Blue Snowball for this intro, and hopefully the microphone speaks for itself. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so let's talk about the Blue Snowball. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons. I'm going to start off with the pros. So the pro is this has a pretty good microphone. It is going to pick up your voice. I'm actually talking into a Blue microphone right now. I'll show you a picture of that. So you're kind of getting the review of the microphone as I talk. So it picks up the voice. It definitely picks up some smacking and whatnot. And definitely, if you're too close and you swallow or whatever, you're going to hear that. So you're going to get some negative from this microphone, but for the price, it is a good microphone. And let's go ahead and talk about the price. The price is absolutely amazing. This is probably the best budget microphone that you can buy. It's better than the cheap microphones. It's definitely better than the Amazon basic microphones just because it is a Blue microphone and this company really respects the audio quality. Let's talk about the fact that it is plug and play. So it has a USB port in the back. You can plug into any Mac or PC. So it is a plug and play device. You do not need to download any drivers or anything like that. That is very, very cool for people who are not super tech savvy or just don't want to waste the brain capacity on doing all that stuff. So if you are someone who is just starting out with podcasting or YouTubing and you want to get a good microphone, but you do not want to spend a whole bunch of money because you're not making any money from your videos or your podcast, I would recommend buying this. Now let's talk about the look. So the look is basically a small softball. It is relatively the same size as a small softball, and the name alone tells you exactly what you're getting. It's a snowball. There's no getting around it. So it's going to stand out. It's going to look unique. And if that's something that you want in your setup, then this thing is definitely for you. Another thing is that it has a tripod that comes with it. And the tripod is just very, very simple. You could set it on your desk. The microphone has the ability to move around on this ball. So you could somewhat set it in the direction that you want. So that's really cool. That way you don't have to go out and buy a tripod. Okay, let's talk about the cons. So right off the bat, the con with the fact that it is a snowball size, it's kind of big and it's kind of an odd shape. So when it comes to podcasting and a microphone and whatnot, it is a little bit annoying. Another thing is it's quite heavy. It's heavy more towards, I'd say, the bottom and the back than the top and the front. So it is going to put a little bit of strain on your mount or whatever you're putting your microphone on. So you need to know that. Another thing that is really annoying is when you are podcasting in a dark room, or if you're podcasting in the dark for some reason, this LED indicator light is very, very bright. It is so bright that I actually found myself taping it up. Okay, so another con is that the bass in your voice is kind of low when you are using this thing. That's something I've noticed. I've only used 2 microphones. I've used this. I've used a Audio Technica, and that microphone gives you a much more bass heavy voice tone, which is really, really nice. And another thing that I found is that the voice is not as consistent with this than a more expensive microphone. You might find that a $100 microphone is going to give you a little bit more consistency and a little bit more professional quality. One of the biggest cons with this, and one of the reasons why I stopped using it for podcasting, was it does not have a headphone jack. Yes, that may be a deal breaker for you. So you need to know that this thing has no ability to plug any headphone into it. So you're basically going to be talking into this microphone and not hearing how your voice sounds. So a more expensive microphone is going to have a headphone jack, which is going to give you that 1-to-1 ratio. So when you talk into it, you hear exactly how you sound in the headphones, which is really, really important when you're doing podcasting, because you need to know how you sound to your audience. This does not do that. The only way you can do that is you have to plug your headphone into your computer and then use a software to send the audio back to the headphones. And it kind of works. I'll link that down below. I made a video about that. It kind of works, but it's not the best. So I would say if you are someone who is going to want to, hear your own voice, and also these microphones pick up a lot of noise, a lot of background noise, and a lot of other noise that you may not want in your podcast. So when you have the ability to plug a headphone jack in, you're going to be able to hear all that background noise. So you're going to know what you might need to turn off. Like I learned I need to turn off my computer because the fan is loud enough to be picked up on these things, and it just sounds kind of annoying. It's like a low roar. But yeah, so if you are someone who is just starting off with podcasting, just starting out with YouTube, and you really don't care about what the cons are and you like the pros, definitely buy this thing. I'm going to link it down below. You can buy it used on Amazon for very, very cheap. That kind of might sound gross, especially with the coronavirus going around. So you probably are going to want to avoid buying a microphone used, but I bought 3 of these things used, and I have not regretted it at all. I bought them last year used, so but yeah, these things run anywhere from $30 to $50 on Amazon, and you're not going to go wrong. Even if this thing isn't exactly what you need it for, I guarantee you're going to find some other reason to use it, like I do right now with my videos. I bought this for podcasting, and I now use these things for my YouTube videos. So I'm able to get a good audio so you guys hear my voice clearly. So yeah, for the price, I would give this a solid 5 stars. For the functionality, I would give it 4 stars. And for the quality, I would give it also 4 stars. So you're really not going to go wrong buying this thing. You're not going to hate yourself after you do. And if you're just starting out, just know that once you start to make money from your podcast or from YouTube, you're going to be able to buy better equipment, and the listeners will enjoy the ride that they're going on with you from mediocre podcast mic to professional podcast mic, hopefully one day. So I would say this is a must-have for anyone who's in the voice recording realm. All right, there you go. That's the Blue Snowball. That's my review. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe to my channel and be a part of the At Home family, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and that just betters your day because you get more content from me. So if you enjoy my videos, hit that subscribe button, join the family, and help me out and help my family out. And as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Hello, hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Blue Snowball. So Blue is a microphone maker, microphone company, if you will, and